Today we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eorian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Welcome back, me, CGB. Wow, I left my volume up way too high. Yeah, we're just getting hyped. I'm back in my office. I'm remembering what it's like to make a YouTube video. Bear with me. Might not be as quick and super concise, but I just got back from MagicCon Vegas where the World Championship happened, and this is kind of a breaking news, what won Worlds and why you might see it on ladder. Also, for those of you who like to follow the pro metagame like I do, get to play a little bit of the World Champions deck. There were many interesting decks at Worlds, and it was actually a rather diverse top 8, but what came out on top was what the color combination that was most played and represented at the event, kind of predictable in that way. Esper was the number 1 deck at Worlds last year. Esper is the number 1 deck at Worlds this year. No rotation. Makes a lot of sense. Rafine still running the house. This is Jean-Emmanuel Duprat's Esper Legends deck, and you can see it's very concise and very tight. There was no other deck exactly like it. There was a lot of Esper mid-range at this event using more wedding announcements and less Thalias. But look, I've said it. I've said it many times. Ban this. Ban this card. This card is busted. Going Skrelv into this card is busted. Nobody believed me. Nobody wanted to believe. Do you believe me now? Do I have your attention? So what I love to do when somebody... Gotta warm up this voice again. Too much MagicCon. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that when somebody wins an event like the World Championship, I like to analyze the deck, and I like to figure out if it would be good in Best of One, because Best of One is a very different animal. Now, I actually think this deck probably will be good in Best of One. It has a nice, solid, and quick mana base that is almost completely pain-free, except for the Caves of Koilos. It has a life gain source, which Mono Red hates, in Denic, Pious Apprentice. It has Rafine, which, you know, a curve of Skrelv into any of this stuff is a real headache. Shieldred, which, as we know, absolutely solos Mono Red. And it has this one cheeky, sneaky make disappear and 3 go for the throats that, despite Thalia, are still reasonably priced removal spells for the situation. The 2 Rona, 3 Mastermind is the part that's interesting to me as they try to find the right combination of 2s. How good is Fairy Mastermind? Feels like it's getting better to me all the time. Over here is a sideboard for those of you who would love to go out and play some sweaty best of 3 Magic. A lot of you liked it when I did best of 3 last week. I was forced to. It wasn't my choice. But you guys liked it. So I'm torn. Might be best of 3 gaming in our future. Anyway, before my voice completely cracks out, I'm going to end this intro. Drink some water. Please check out my sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com, Moxfield.com. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Also, I am now a member of Team Ultimate Guard, so I'll have some sweet stuff to tell you about their accessories in the near future. We'll get maybe a logo on the screen. Stuff is in the works. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin.
Command Fest Orlando is coming October 20th to 22nd, so get ready for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering in one of the country's premier vacation destinations. Get your tickets now at CommandFestOrlando.com.
Opponent gets points for avatar and name connection. Hand is probably fine. Our white source is a Plaza, but Thalia's right there. On the draw with no 1-drop. Of course, the only 1-drop really is Skrelv. So it's not like this deck can take a defensive posture easily no matter what. At least not early. 6 leaves. I think it's a keep. We'll see where this goes. Hello, Liliana, are you here? Yeah, welcome back to the arena. It's been a nice week off, but here we have returned. No greater reminder than the turn 1 rope. Yep, I'll keep. Were you here? Were you just trying to get me to scoop? Or are you actually not here? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. Sure. I guess just Plaza keeps me open. It does give away what we're playing, but it keeps me open to whatever land I might top deck. Maybe they did miss their mulligan phase. Got him. All right, this is Thalia, right? Especially when they're on 1 mana. Nice play with fire. Nerd. To the top. Oh, that's a land. Let's see if they can deal with her. I'm guarding Thraben over here. Do you mind? What's this? Mismatch mountains. Weak. All right. Blue. I have ward 1 and 4 toughness. You figure it out. I'm back, baby! Wreckin' mono red. On the play with a Rona Shieldred hand. Mono red can suck it. That's what they want to do. What you got? Fiend's Tower. Another Esper player. Makes sense. Let's see if they have an answer for Rona. I don't think you can play Esper, though, without like 10 1 and 2 mana removal spells. Not the mid-range version, anyway. We'll just chill. We're good. We're good. Patience. Virtue of Loyalty. Make a 2/2. I see. Much more conservative mana base. Seems like they're happy to play a longer game. I'm not a coward. I'm not going to get bullied by this knight. Draw a discard. Mastermind. They do have Make Disappear mana up, don't they? I think the best thing I can do this turn is not lean into it. Discard this Shieldred. Takanuma. Channel, which they can't counter. Get back a Shieldred. Could also get a Skrelv. Yeah. Really hoping to draw some land here, but let's start using Rona to dig. Too many Skrelvs. Let's get that on the field. Get another draw. Yeah, Make Disappear ain't doing much here, is it? Okay, Urtai's alright. Just really hoping to not have to play this, but it's not a color I necessarily needed. And of course, it's a modal land. Virtue of Persistence on Skrelv. You got it. Opponent feels strong. Vigilant Knight attack. Alright. Play Mastermind. Would you like to make Mastermind disappear? No. Or make disappear energy from the opponent. And bottlenecked on blue. Gotta be careful. But I think we just pass. Because this might be the time when we get to Urtai something. Opponent no longer bluffing me. So if we activate Fairy Mastermind, the problem becomes that they can remove it in response, and then they get to 2 for 1. Like we both just only draw 1, but might still be worth it. I'm gonna go for it. It might get action out of them. Worst case scenario, we both draw 1 card. Best case scenario, I draw 2, they draw 1. Opponent's cool with it. Okay, we're working on the mana thing. It's taken a while. Still bottlenecked, but only for 1 more turn. Cat and mouse. Patience is everything. It's a card, but a card we can counter if we're willing to tap out. It also might be a good idea to use Urtai while I can, but I would much rather use it on their turn to trigger the Mastermind. Also, some of the beauty of one copy in the whole deck of Make Disappear is if you play it early, the opponent might play around it the rest of the game. For Fiend. There's an attack. Let's go with a little draw discard. What is best in this matchup? I don't think it's Denick. Okay, let's let this resolve because of Mastermind. Do we fight this knight? I mean, I guess keeping their board down is a good move, and using our mana is going to probably be very important. Both players have access to a good amount of cards. We really want to use our mana every turn, as long as we still have some removal left for a Sheoldred at the right time. And with 2 mana up, also seems like a Make Disappear. Should have done this first. Another Rafine. I want to keep the blue mana available. I want to get Skrelv online to protect our good creatures. And I want to continue to play around Make Disappear. I guess my attack this turn is Rona if I play Rafine. Actually, I can attack with both of these as long as I get one counter on the Mastermind. Ooh, that makes it rough. That was not ideal. We gotta get one counter on the Mastermind, or Rafine is gonna get it. All right, here we go. Don't let them have a protected Sheoldred. If we can protect ours, we should be okay. They run Cut Down in their version. Definitely a slower version. You can see all the tapped lands. You can see the virtues. Like Thalia would actually be good against them if we could draw it. And Rafine stays home. 4 mana stays open. So with all those Skrelvs gone, there's still Plaza in the deck. I'm trying to think of how to get a protected Sheoldred. We could also just make them deal with current board. Activate Rona. Urtai. Okay. Target. Oh, counter the ability? No. There you go. Destroy. We're definitely destroying here if I'm them. They go for the Mastermind. Okay. I got plans. There's my card. There's a Plaza. Put that down. So next turn we could protect Sheoldred with the Plaza. Does that mean we wait? I think so. I think that's a fine move. Two go for the throats. We could get rid of the Rafine now, no risk. Feel like it might be better to wait. No, it's probably not. Let's tap out. No, we want to fight a Sheoldred on their turn, right? That's what's important. The Sheoldred is what is important. Get our trigger. Discard the land we don't need. Bounce. Pass. Both attack. Target there. Oof. Think we let it go. Yay, a clue. The very strong Urtai. I mean, can I afford to just take that? Actually, I can if I have a protected Sheldred, can't I? Could have also blocked Rafine. It's okay to stay out of combat with a Ganjo around. All right, they're going to go for that Virtue of Loyalty. In that case, I will try to pick off Urtai. They might make disappear this, which opens the way for the protected Sheldred. Yep. Feign a little panic. Draw a discard. Shelly. All been building up to this, and here we go. Gotta put a counter on the Denic if we use this attack. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Pass with Plaza. Upkeep Wandering Emperor to do what?
Finally, I'm home.
A counter? Okay.
Remember your training.
Not sure why upkeep, to be honest. I mean, Rafine not looking good on this attack. Okay, are you sure? Are you sure that's your play? It's gonna hurt you really bad. All right. Rona represents a lot of life gain, so do the clues. Trying to decide if we need to block here. I don't think I actually do. I'm at an effective 3 with the Rona, then 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I don't think they can actually kill me. I don't think so. Go to 1. Now they get to untap their creatures, and that's strong. Is it strong enough? All right, we're just going to protect Sheldred. That's all I should have to do. Otawara is pretty good. Better than go for the throat. And this, well, nah, go for the throat's really good, right? Yeah. All right, they untap those. We keep up Plaza protection. We go to our turn. We Otawara 6/9, nice. Otawara you. Out of there. Go for your throat. Still have Plaza protection. Make disappear doesn't save you. And they're dead. Close. We walked the edge, but we found the line. Ah! Sneaking into that top 1,000. Jingy taxes! On the play. Nice. Just hit him with that Skrelv action. Then hopefully we get to another land with Rona. On the play, Skrelv. We did it again. We're amazing at this. Mono red. Ooh. Rona. We need to find land and Sheldred. The masterminds aren't good against mono red very much. Okay. If I block the Feldon, they get like a free card for next turn. It's pretty bad. I mean, I know damage is the name of the game, but don't think we just give out cards, right? All right. Draw that land. I will never draw that land against mono red. This is not how that will work. Let's take another shot. It's just never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. We can run 27 lands. We will never curve out like a 22 land mono red deck in best of one. The shuffler doesn't allow it. It protects its little baby. It's pretty expensive to deal with the Skrelv here for them. Like, even if they have just a play with fire, it's most of their turn. And if they don't kill Vithalia, you know, they can't cast another spell for 1 mana. So they strike face because that's how their brain works. Love that. Love that for you. All right. Well, who's got a land, huh? We got one of those. Hey, heyo. All right, get you down. Get you down. One more turn till the apocalypse for them. Sus. You don't actually need the Rafine. It's just a really good brick wall, so make them climb it. It's the face. Of course it's the face. They can't. So the interesting thing is I mean, I don't know what the rest of their hand is. They might have another play, but they should probably target the Rafine. Because then I have to use my Skrelv to save it, which is like doing 2 damage to me anyway. I guess they just really want the Scries. They Scry to the top, so okay. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. All right, opponent. We've messed around long enough, right? Witness your apocalypse. Then we attack with the Rafine. We even attack with the Skrelv, and you know, we put some counters some places. We gain a bunch of life. We take over that board. There is no blue mana. There's still no blue mana unless you count Plaza. I think I keep and just get rid of the interactive spell and try to curve out. Getting rid of interactive spells in best of one always makes me so sad, but this is what we are. Thalia's not so bad for me. Let's see if they can do anything about Rafine with a Skrelv on the board. Vanguard. Yeah, 2 ships passing in the night here. Just don't interact with each other so you can have the better draw. Well, here's Sheldred. Actually, is it actually the go for the throat? I mean, in theory, next turn we can kill the Vanguard. I guess. I kind of just want to race him though. All right. Treat this Iganjo like the removal spell we actually need. Just race him. Shieldred Rafine cannot be raced. Or can it? Show me. What else you got? Doing some convoking? All right. You have a 6/4. And one hit. How much does all this attack for? A very high number. Everything's protected but the Skrelv, right? Yeah. Well, that means I can't really Iganjo anybody. But I don't think they can kill me. That's what really matters. More Convoke? No, anything but that. What are they going to do? Brutal Cathar the Skrelv? Yeah, more creatures. You got to go as wide as possible. Like, that's the key, right? If I give them enough time and they go super wide, they can still do this. And the board is, you know, they've got the ground game, but they don't have the flyers. So let's see. If I protect my Shieldred with a Plaza and I attack with everything, then that's 3 triggers. So this could be a 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's 2 points here, and they block here and here. That's not good. But if I give this pro white, that should do it, right? Or the ability to attack through white. Because we just have to get them to 7. Damage, life. They block Urtai probably, so they don't die, but then they have to keep from dying in their upkeep, which I don't think they have any instants that will actually do that. All right. Can you get around Plaza in your upkeep facing Shieldred? Don't think you can. It's not often you see a whiteboard like that just get dumpstered, especially by 3 cards. That's why the deck is powerful. Turn 1 Skrelv, turn 2 Thalia. Of course. Mono red, of course. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Ooh, it flies. Gross. Nothing else, though. Oh, this should put a brick wall on Kumano. Going face instead of killing Skrelv. We'll see how that works out for him. They must be confident they can keep pushing damage. That's probably why they've got the flyer. All right, half dead. Let's see what they can do with it. It's my turn. Now we're just buying time for Shieldred. They're going face. They learned one thing in Magic, and it's that face is the place. They can land on top. That can't be what they scried to the top there. So it's got to be like a lightning strike or something, right? No, it appears to be a creature. There's no instance there. All right, what you got? How do you kill the Shieldred? Sure. Shieldred laughs at this. This is what they kept on top, isn't it? We're cool. We don't have to kill. We don't have to attack you to win. We're chilling. Oh no, it's Felden. Whatever will we do? Not trying to get the chick back, huh? Smarty pants. The bounce spell's nice. I guess holding up Skrell's activation isn't that important. Let's get the flyer out of there. You take 2. Let's murder this Felden. Exile is fine. But getting the creatures off the board is important so they don't bring the chicks out of the graveyard. This is also where Lord Skitter would be good. I got a Battle Mouse. All right. Second spell costs 1 less to cast at the beginning of combat on your turn. If 2 or more non-land permanents entered, target creature gets +1/+1. Okay, I think we can handle that. Another Skrelv. Well, we're chilling. We will be chilling for a long time. Until they are dead. Charming scoundrel. Yeah, let it fly, baby. Uh-huh. What are you gonna do with that? What's the target? Yeah, that's what I thought. But hear me out. What if it was in your hand? Ooh. That's who we were waiting for. We didn't want to start the party without you, buddy. Like that, like that. I've got stuff I am totally willing to discard right now. We got some gang up blocking like that. If they spend their turn on playing the Raiju and they just come rolling in with the 4, that's okay. We can race that. They're down to 4, so they're just dead to a Rafine potentially next turn. Adversary. Yeah. I mean, play with fire, I guess. You're gonna pay the 1 for that? Okay. Don't even care. Come and get it. Here's my flyer. Aw, come on. I guess I'll make him draw. Triggers. There we go. Dead by a million different ways. And another mono red biting the dust. There's no way someone with the name Slow Drive plays mono red, right? Ugh. Is this hand any good? Definitely in the bottom tier of hands you can have. Better. What do we put away? Skitter? Skitter. Sorry, buddy. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is where having the masterminds in the deck is so punishing. They're just so bad on the draw against mono red. Good top deck. Scoundrel, not Squee. Sure. Take the thing off the board, that's the biggest problem. They're holding a play with fire. Yeah. All right, here's my 1/4. If they play with fire now, I can probably block. Of course, they have a Squee too. All right, top deck Children, top deck Urtai. Guess that's a lightning strike in their hand. Or a play with fire, sure. And we'll see them draw another burn spell probably so they can end the game. All right, draw Shieldred. Easy. Go to 4. We are threatening the Aganjo, but we have to go to 3 to do it. Opponent does not bring out Squee. It puts us at 2 either way, right? They must have it. Because it kills the curse roll. Yeah, they had it. Nice draw. Lucky. We almost got through that one. But Fairy Mastermind really showing itself as the true weak link. Mastermind Skrelv. Mono blue. That's new. Haven't seen that at all in a long time. Let's see if they have the perfect draw. Curate. Seems good. Now I'll just wait for them to cast that thing so we can kill their Delver and send them back to the Stone Age. Poison victory incoming. Okay, let them resolve their moment of truth. They might see another Delver. They don't think they need it because they already have an Insectile Apparition, or they might see a protection spell and want to keep it. And then you do this. At least that's how to, like, super technically correct it. Now we'll see if we get mana screwed. On the draw, more Skrells than lands. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's hold back. They probably have flash threats. Gonna hold up Mastermind. We're going to Curate. Now this is only their first draw on their turn. It's not a bonus draw from Mastermind, so we don't have to go for Mastermind here. Okay. Yeah, they don't want to run their Jhin into potential make disappear. So we take them off the turn 4 play they really want. Yay, deck. Go deck. Kind of want them to do something here. All right. They're poison. We get another curate. They've been the island, but they played the Otawara, so they drew the island. Now they play the Jin. Nothing I can do. Looks like we're just gonna get bullied out of this game by mana. Obviously they have protection. Wow. I mean, doesn't get much worse than that, does it? They still have a 1 mana play. But they don't counter Otawara, so going up to 2 legendaries means maybe we can Otawara the Jin if we get to untap. We're at 13 already. They didn't add to it, though. Okay, that's kind of what we need to see. We go to 7. Get a look at what's on top of their deck. It's non-instant or sorcery. If it's a shore up, we lose, but it has to be a shore up, and they did bin one. They do just get to replay it, but maybe we can play an Urtai and kill it? Maybe? You have to draw the land. That might be asking too much. It's asking too much. We could try to block the Jin. What a waste, though. Yeah, wait till the end, I guess. Two straight, no reveals, so it's either creature or land. Probably a land. They let that happen. They let this happen. What's it, a 7? So if I attack here, do get out of range. No, I even have to pay 1 to do this. But maybe they don't attack with both. That's good enough. Yeah. Give mono blue players a bad name. Oops at the person whose mana screwed. Good move. On the draw, mana screwed. Not mana screwed. But not a good hand. Pretty bad. Looks like Esper control. Yuck. Alright. Maybe I'll just try to get something on the board, but this is not the hand that's going to win the game against Esper control. It's just all expensive stuff that doesn't do anything. Virtue. Oh, okay. Did Virtue into Rafine? Yeah, it really got me there. Got around the make disappear because I felt I could play the board. That's why Virtue's a really good one. The flash throws you off. Ooh, hello. You're playing Magic as well. Oh. Forget make disappear. It's not happening in this game. The mana will never be available. This is just going to be throwing haymakers. Let's see if they have a Shieldred on time, ready to go. They don't. Not yet, anyway. I don't know about that. I guess we'll see what they do. So, large knight you got there, and it has vigilance, so yeek. Virtue me? Okay. That hurts, but it is what it is. See if they still have removal for the apocalypse. Okay. Not bad. And just you? Take two. Do I block? Don't think I'm turning anything off but my own Lord Skitter. Let's block. We gain the 3 life. We keep the pressure low. So what can Urtai do? We can keep Urtai available. I do think they have a make disappear. Probably doesn't get easier though if I pass the turn, huh? But we can try it. Also protect Shieldred. Ah, okay. Kill that. Draw, take 2. You can start again with a new 2/2 vigilant creature. Try to keep that pressure low. Play around and make disappear. They play the Otawara. That can't be good for me. Probably means Shieldred's about to die. I would never play that card in this style of Esper deck. Are you... Alright. We'll do this again. They're in a bind and they know it. You got some critters. Could take out their Denic and make a rat, or I could get my Denic out. How is this game going to progress? The airborne damage might be crucial, but they can make their own, right? So we should skitter it while we can and then make the Denic. If we had the untapped land there, it would have been perfect for holding up Plaza to protect Shieldred. But not the way it's gonna go here. I will play the shorts, I just don't have to show it to them until after I exile this Denic. Not that it really is what matters. There's a good chance they spend their turn on a Virtue. Are there any other flyers in graveyards? There's the Raffine. Exile up to 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. They can get my Raffine. But, yeah, I wish I could get a Denic back on the board. Okay, they go with that Virtue. They're going to try to make everything huge. And try to race me. Bold. The bold strategy. Yeah, I think I've got to do this. Even though it leaves Shieldred unprotected, they still have to deal with this in the air. Oh, are they going to make disappear this? Oh, okay. Kind of got me. Alright, 6 life down to 4. They have to have enough blockers next turn, but they get to untap everything with Virtue, so they get to go pretty hard. You draw a Plaza. An Urtai would do it. Make them draw a card. Mastermind would do it. Okay, double Virtue. All attack. Oh, it should probably be an all attack. Opponent, I think you're going to want that all attack. They do get to untap, right? And they're making another creature on end step. So right now, nothing gets through. But they're scared, and I like that. This is coming down to the last draw. It's a land, of course it is. Oof. They do have to block the Shieldred. They could try a double block, which would let me use my Plaza as removal. And it trades up. But I think they've got me. They just have to not mess up. Yep, that's how they're supposed to do it. It had to be a land, and it was. All right, but block here, we're at 1. They also need a damage. They need a removal spell, does it for them. Couldn't get much closer than this. The GGs come out, but what does it mean? It means we got him. I'll do the outro, like post-game wrap right here. I'm sure this is the last one of the video. This is an interesting best of one deck. The problem in best of one when facing 3-color decks like this is there's just not a good reason to run a 3-color deck like this. Like so many other best of one decks, this deck wins hard or it loses hard, but you lose percentage points because you have to have your mana line up, or sometimes you have a pain land, sometimes you draw the wrong lands, and it's just not really worth it. I will say that this deck really wins hard or loses hard, and when it does win, it feels unbeatable, and when it does lose, it feels really bad. So I don't have a lot of, there's not a great reason to run this in best of one unless you really love particular cards. Against control, this is a real killer, but there's very little control out there in best of one these days, so it's really resilient. If you love beating control decks, this might be an aggro deck that's more your style, but still, maybe you've already gotten your, love for that out of playing mono red. The biggest change I'd make for best of one is the masterminds. As great as they are, I think that that's a pretty weak best of one card overall when you have access to 3 colors and you want something with a higher power or toughness, because a 2 power and 1 toughness doesn't engage with anything well in combat. You really need 3 2s. So that's where you look at cards like Tenacious Underdog and say, yeah, that might be more of what I'm after. All right, that is the World Championship Esper deck. Congrats to Jean-Emmanuel Duprat, a worthy champion. Maybe we'll play it in best of 3 sometime to really showcase where it is good. And thank you for watching this video. I know I've been gone a while, so you haven't heard an original outro in a while, but I really appreciate those of you who have stuck with it. You guys are very cool as always. And so are my sponsors. Ultimate Guard, that's the new one, Moxfield, and CoolStuffInc.com. Check those out. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.